There I am. Dark. Hello. I just come from shopping and had got inspired, as one does at times, to read a book that I read with the kids often. This one here, Oh, the Places You Go. Because today I was in a lurch. So here I go. Oh, the places you go. And he's a little bit controversial, this gentleman here, Dr. Seuss, because they say he was a racist. But I said, people are so funny. One minute they're normal, the next minute they're superficial. So, what you gonna do? But here we go. Oh, the places you'll go. It's a great book for adults and children alike. Oh, the places you'll go. Oh, the places you'll go. Congratulations. I don't know what I'm going to do about showing the pictures though. Congratulations. I'll show them after. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. It's a long one. So. You have brains in your head. And you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. This time of night, my eyes are definitely going to want my glasses. Okay. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where you go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you'll say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. And in that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there, in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things can start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. It's showing like protection. Don't worry. Just know that somehow you are protected. Maybe that's God. Oh, the places you'll go. And life is just happening all around him. In the text. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers. You'll soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top the rest. So obviously that's him all the way up there. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang ups and hang ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a pickly perch, and your gang will fly on, and you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch and with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. With my kiddos, I usually read this with a lot more expression. So it's like I'm acting out the whole slump. You're in a slump, like hanging over, and just you really get the emotion of being slumped over. You know, when you're trying to explain it to children, you really want to be animated. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they are dark. A place you could spring both your elbows and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right and three quarters, or maybe not quite, or go around back and sneak in front behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you'll find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. I'm gonna go back page. Try to read that lurch page with a little bit more emotion, the way that I have before. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and chances are then you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not up for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. Yes, that's a little bit close. I'm trying to like envision my kiddos there and how I would read it to them. You can get so confused that you'll start into race. Long down wiggled roads at a breakneck necking place and grind on 4 miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, towards the most useless place, the waiting. For people just waiting, waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting, waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. I want you to see the looks on these people's face, their waiting face, waiting for the water to boil, waiting for the fish, waiting for whatever they're waiting for. And these guys on the couch here, waiting for the phone to ring, waiting in a long line. People just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape. All that waiting and staying, you'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. I usually have them get out their trumpets at this point. With banner flapping, flip flapping. Once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go where there is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all fame. You'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll be playing against you. And sometimes you're on the grand stage and it feels like you're in a moment of flow and everything is just, you're playing a good game. You're playing a good game and everybody's watching you. And sometimes the game you're playing is just by yourself, just trying to get to where you need to be. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. Oh, pictures. But on you will go, through the weather be though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hacken cracks howl. Onward, up many a frightening creek, through though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. This reminds me of The Wanderer so much. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step, step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And you will succeed. Hmm, with a question mark. And you will succeed. Yes, you will, indeed. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. And will you succeed? Yes, you will. Indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. Where's he? I'm looking for him. Oh, there he is. So, be your name Baxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai, Ali, Van, Allen, O'Shea, you're off to a great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And it looks like he's ending where he's beginning, where he started. It's just this whole cyclical thing. And there's great wide open space again. And that is a beautiful book. I'm going to read Psalm 91 now and Psalm 92. I don't know which one Pastor was telling us to read. So I'll just do both of them. No. Oh. Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, lest thee to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Psalm 92. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High, to show forth thy loving kindnesses in the morning, and thy faithfulness every night. Upon an instrument of 10 strings, and upon the psaltery, upon the harp with the solemn sound. For thou, Lord, hast made me glad through my work. I will triumph in the works of thy hands. Through thy work, I will triumph in the work of thy hands. O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither does a fool understand this. When the wicked spring as the grass, and when the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. But thou, Lord, art most high forevermore. For lo, thine enemies, O Lord, for lo, thine enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. But my horn shall thou exalt, like the horn of a unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Mine eyes shall see my desire on mine enemies, and mine ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. They shall still bring forth fruit in old age. They shall be fat and flourishing, to show that the Lord is upright. He is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness in him. I am inspired to read one more, sorry. The Lord reigneth, he is clothed with majesty. The Lord is clothed with strength, wherewith he has girded himself. The world also is established, that it cannot be moved. Thy throne is established of old. Thou art from everlasting. The floods have lifted up, O Lord, the floods have lifted up their voice. The floods have lifted up their waves. The Lord on high is mightier than the noise of many waters, yea, than the mighty waves of the sea. Thy testimonies are very sure. Holiness becometh thine house, O Lord, forever. Okay, so that's it. Good night. That was Midnight Book Club, I guess. Oh, the places you'll go. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands and thousands. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands and thousands. Yeshua. Ah, ah, Yeshua.